Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I love gaining more of you guys. It honestly makes me feel so humble and appreciated that people actually want to subscribe to my channel and look at the content that I make. It makes me want to make more. So today's video is going to be me talking about my Instagram getting hacked, making a new Instagram and the whole process of that, and how on my new Instagram I gained over 1,000 followers in a week. So if that's something that you're interested in, then keep on watching. I know this bra strap is like super annoying, but this top is one of my favourites. It's from Shein, although it is slightly see-through, so it's a white bra moment. I'm trying my best, so we'll just ignore that from like just. So if you hear some slight buzzing, like a really low humming buzzing noise, I don't know whether it's going to pick up on my camera or not. It is my tortoise egg incubator. My tortoise decided to lay some eggs and I thought, oh my god, I'm going to try my best to hatch them. So I bought an incubator, I've done loads and loads of research, and fingers crossed, it takes 8 weeks, but fingers crossed they hatch and they're healthy. But obviously I can't turn the incubator off, it's in my room. So this is what this low buzzing noise is going to be, so I'm sorry, but you're going to have to put up with that for a while I film with my incubator, which is right there. So getting back to the subject anyway, my Instagram, which I worked very, very hard on, I was working with some major brands like Soap and Glory, Skinforia. I was working with loads of different brands. I really loved it. I put loads of effort in with it. I got my grid all sorted. I'll insert pictures around what I'm talking about, and I uploaded every single day. I did different IGTVs. Like, for me it was more than a hobby. Like, I really love content creating, and it was a bit of a side hustle for me. Like, it's a bit of a side career, a bit of extra income doing something that I love. I was on it one day just flicking through and I went to upload on my story. All of a sudden this page flashed up and it was like, oh, you need to re-log in. We need to make sure this is you need to log back in. So I thought, okay, fair enough. Scrolling through this notification that I got, and there was no option for me to log back in, which is really strange considering that it just asked me to log back in to prove that I own the account. I was a bit confused. I did loads of research and I tried to log in on my laptop and the same thing came up, but there was no option for me to send a reset email to log into my account, or there was literally nothing, like nothing available. So obviously I was really panicked. I was a bit upset. I thought, oh my god, how am I going to get on this, back on this account? I'd nearly reached 3.5k followers on there and I couldn't get onto it. So I did some more research. I managed to download Instagram on my mum's iPad and I tried to log into it. And when I tried to log into it, it said that the password was wrong and the email was wrong, which wasn't, because it was my email and my password that I'd set. It was telling me that I had the wrong email and the password. And I did some further research into this and I contacted all of the help centres that I could. There was nothing. There was literally nothing I could do, because whoever hacked my Instagram had changed my password and changed my email, and they'd done it, so there was literally no way of me even recovering that account. So years of hard work, content creating, email exchanges with brands had gone. Literally within seconds, all my hard work was gone. I know this probably sounds a bit superficial as it is only a social media account, but to me that was heartbreaking. Like, hours and hours and years of work and it was gone. It was out of my control, it was out of my reach. So what I did is I took the night off. I knew the only option that I had was for me to make a new Instagram account. So it has the same username as my old one, just with a 2 after it, because the Laura guy with the 2 Y's is kind of my brand name, if that makes sense. And I just got following all of the accounts and the bloggers that I followed before. For some reason, the person that hacked my old Instagram account hasn't changed anything, and they still haven't changed anything. They've just like locked me out, which is really weird. I posted a picture and a story explaining what had happened, because I thought, oh my god, the accounts that I'm going to be following, they're going to think that this is a fake account because I already had an account. So it was a bit, they're going to think that this is an imposter or something.
It was me, I promise.
I couldn't have imagined the response that I got. It makes my heart so warm and so full, and it makes me so proud to be a part of the blogging community and to be a blogger and the fashion community on Instagram, because they really, really are the most amazing group of people, and I can't thank them enough. So moving on to how I gained over 1,000 followers in a week, this is the steps that I took. I followed all of the accounts that I had previously followed. I sent out a couple of DMs to some fellow bloggers that this was me, that my account had been hacked. So not to worry, like this isn't a spam, it's not a fake account, it's not a catfish, like it was actually me. And then so kindly, after I made this post saying this is my account, it's been hacked, they shared it. And when I tell you, like over 100, it must have been over 100 people shared my new account to their stories saying that my old account had been hacked, because they really understood the amount of hard work that I had put into making this account. It was just overwhelming. I was so happy. Like within the first 2 days, I got like 600 followers. And now I know it's not about numbers, but considering the fact that I'd worked so hard to get my numbers up and my following up on my old account, it was just so nice to think that these people actually genuinely wanted to follow me. Like they were actually genuine followers that wanted to interact with my posts and stuff. So that was really, really heartwarming. So another thing that I did is I just got following some other bloggers that I hadn't followed, and then people that didn't follow my old account started following my new account, and then they shared it as well because they just saw how much work I'd put into my previous account. And then I continued to do the processes and to include different strategies that I'd used on my old account to grow my new account. And that includes hashtagging. Hashtagging is really important. Being super active, so liking and commenting on other people's photos. Be genuine as well. If you have the thought in your head like, oh my god, I love that outfit, then I comment, because why not? If I've had that thought, then why not let her know that I've had that thought, or him, any. So that's what I do. I comment on people's. I am super active in the blogging community. I talk to everyone, and it really is like a really tight-knit, caring community, and I really do love being a part of it. I continued my grid and my colour scheme that I had on my previous account on my new account, because I was really happy with that. I feel like it showed a bit more of my personality as well, like it had the classic style behind it. Also just kept putting content out, so I post every single day. That's what I like to do. I just keep it really true to myself. I've found that the more of yourself and the more true to yourself that you are on social media, then the more people appreciate you and the more people want to interact with you because you're not being fake. I sent some emails out to the companies that I've been working with, such as In Vogue. They are a false lash and false nail company, and I sent them an email because I literally got PR the same day that my Instagram was hacked, and I sent them an email and I just said, I'm really sorry, but I have no control over my old account, this is my new account. And they were so nice replying. They said, don't worry, we still want to work with you, we're really looking forward to seeing what you make. And the same with Soap and Glory and Skinforia as well. To organically grow your Instagram, and how I organically grew mine in a week, was just being super active and super genuine and just being myself. Listen and take note of the content that gets higher engagement, so keep your eye out for that as well. That's another tip. So say if you post one picture and it only gets 100 likes, and then you post another picture and it gets 500, which is what I've had, and I've had this on my new account as well, then just take note of what seems to do better through algorithms, etc. And this is super cheesy, but the main thing that I can say is just be yourself. There's nothing more that you can do apart from being yourself. Like, love yourself. I know I've had my own personal struggles with embracing myself. I've found I'm so much happier and I'm a lot more content with my social media now I am myself. So I think that's it. It was just a super quick video just explaining how I grew my Instagram, what happened to me being hacked. So also just be really, really careful, guys. Turn your two-factor authentication turn your two-factor authentication on. That's a hard word. And just be super careful in what you're doing. I've got a feeling, because I use grid planning apps and I use engagement insight apps, that might have something to do with it, so I don't use those anymore. But that's it. So super quick video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope this helps some of you guys out. Just a quick message for the end of this video. I'm going to link some Instagram accounts below that are really, really vital and are super, super important to the Black Lives Matter movement. I think it's a really important movement and it's taken far too long for such an impact and for the world to take note, so that is also important. So while I am creating content, I'm also putting that alongside sharing posts, etc., that have helped educate me on the movement that I found really impactful and powerful. So I'm gonna put the links below for all of that information as well, because it is super, super important and we do need to join together and support it. Just be kind, treat each other equally, and look after yourselves. So that's everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it helps you out. So press that like button, give us a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. And subscribe, check out my other videos, and I will see you soon. Bye.